This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. An acoustic themed video today, as you probably gathered. This is my main workhorse acoustic. It is a Harley Benton, and if I just look at the label inside, it is a Harley Benton CLD-15 MCEVS. And usually at this point in a video I will, especially when I'm talking about Harley Benton guitars, I'll make some kind of droll quip about how it's a name that just trips off the tongue, easy to remember, etc. And I just did, so there you go. But yeah, as I say, this is my kind of main acoustic guitar. You can see there's another one on the wall behind me there. That is in Nashville tuning, and I'll double up on the two when I want to simulate a 12-string kind of sound. Very effective. What sold this guitar to me was, if we just take a look at this here, this is the Fishman Precise, or Precise, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, preamp and pickup system, which gives about as good a kind of piezo, however you pronounce that word, gives about as good a sound as you're ever going to get out of this particular type of pickup system, but it still maintains that slight plasticky kind of piezo, I'm going to say piezo, sound. And then a few weeks ago, as I documented in a video, I made the chance discovery that just strumming this guitar and recording on this cheap and cheerful little USB mic that I'm speaking into now gave fantastic results. And that's how I've been recording this guitar until the last week or so, where I've discovered another way of getting, I think, great results. It sounds like this. And as usual, you will find a full tab for that little piece of music in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it and the jam track I was using. All of that is up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is in the description. As I'm sure you know by now, $3 or £2.50 a month gets you access to all of these additional goodies and resources that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you who support me in that, or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down below. So, what was going on there then? Was it mic'd up, or was it plugged in? Well, it was actually plugged in, and I've made another rather kind of fantastic discovery, really. And there's going to be a lot of people out there, when I tell you what that is, who are going to be shouting at the screen, how come you didn't already know about that? We've been doing that for ages, but I literally have only just found out that such a thing exists, and I'm talking about acoustic impulse responses. I've known about the phenomenon of impulse responses, IRs, for many years now, and I've been using them. I mean, there was a good 2 or 3 years when I didn't own an amp, and I was just using things like Guitar Rig and Bias Amp and stuff like that, and using different impulse responses with them, you know, for speaker cabinets. But I've never, until recently, tumbled to the fact that there was such things as acoustic impulse responses, where you basically plug in an acoustic and make it sound like it's mic'd up. To hear what the contrast sounds like, here is that little piece of music once again. This time we're going to listen to the isolated guitar parts, and you're just going to hear the raw sound of the plugged-in guitar to begin with, and then I kick in the impulse response and then back and forth between the two different states. I will admit that when I'm putting the impulse response on, I'm also kind of putting a little bit of compression and reverb on, but that's just I tend to usually record with that on acoustic anyway. So here's what it sounds like. Here's what the difference the acoustic IR is making to the sound of this nice little guitar. Makes a big difference, doesn't it? And whilst you could say that I will get a better result miking up, it is a bit of a faff around, to be honest with you, because this is, as I said, a USB mic, and try as I might, I cannot get Reaper to see this microphone. No matter what I do with the settings, Reaper thinks you just can't see this microphone, you just can't find it. So what I've got to do is I've got to record the acoustic parts that I want into Audacity, which can see this microphone, with a click track in the headphones, and it just makes it's just a little bit disconnected. It doesn't really feel like I'm playing along as part of the track, which does rob the performance of some something at least. I'm not sure what it robs it of, but it does make it feel a little bit one step removed. So you record into Audacity with a click track, take the click track off, export the WAV file from Audacity, then import that WAV file into Reaper, line it all up, and you can see how that is a bit of a ball ache, to be honest with you. And I'm a busy lad, and I like to get work done quickly, and this acoustic impulse response solution for me is an absolutely ideal way of doing it. I'll put a link in the description to where I got this acoustic IR, so you can go and download it yourself. It was just, I think it was some worship guitar website that just had a bunch of them up on their site that they were giving away for free. So I thought, thank you very much, I'll have those and try them, because I'd been reading about them and stuff, and thought they were worth a try. And boy, was I surprised at what a difference they made. Well, you heard what the difference it made earlier on when you're hearing going on and off between the two different states, the IR on and off. Anyway, I can tell I'm waffling a little bit, so I'm going to wrap the video up there. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen today, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and drop me a like while you're at it. Don't forget the live stream every Friday, 5 PM UK time, where we drink beer and talk about music and guitars and all manner of other good stuff. Great way to kick off the weekend, and I'd love to see you there if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.